As a graduate student studying history at Oxford, writing is an essential part of my degree and overall discipline. Essays are key to conveying my research findings and communicating with the works of other scholars. That is why I've decided to make this video, so you too can learn to write a quality essay. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kaelyn. I'm a postgraduate student here at the University of Oxford studying history, and today we're going to be talking all about how to write an essay. So as a graduate student, your writing is incredibly important, as is your research, and being able to convey your arguments and your findings within a succinct paper is incredibly important, especially if you want to continue in academia. Writing is important in all fields, but specifically in the humanities and especially in fields such as history or anthropology. And so I think that this video is going to be applicable to pretty much anybody that needs to write a paper. If you're in high school, undergrad, community college, or even in graduate school, I think that I have a couple tips to help you work out your essays. And if you guys find this helpful, please leave me a comment down below, as well as let me know which tip you found the most helpful. This video has been highly requested and has been asked of me a couple different times, so I wanted to make sure that I did it right and that I did it justice. So I had a paper that I turned in last week that I'm really proud of, and it was for my Sources in Historiography course on the origins of slave laws in the British Atlantic colonies, and looking at what historians have said about the origins, whether they be a colonial invention or based on Roman law, or whether there was English precedent. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of feedback so you're aware of the paper I was writing. And now we're gonna jump into my screen and I'm gonna show you guys the steps that I took in order to write my essays with some voiceovers. Before I begin my research, I set up my outline. This is where I will later fill in my notes, thesis statement, and central arguments. By writing out an outline, I can begin to imagine the structure and think over what sources I may need for the essay. Step 2 is literature review, and this is the most fun and sometimes the most daunting part. During this stage, I'll collect books and articles, check footnote references, and begin my note-taking process. One tip here is to save the citations as you go so you can have them for later. You can also use a citation management program such as Zotero or Mendeley, but I personally prefer to add them straight from my notes. Step 3 is all about notes. Save quotes which may come in handy later and highlight the central arguments of each paper. The central argument of the author's work is essential to supporting your own argument, so make sure you're paying attention during the literature review stage. From there, I fill out what I call a brain map. This is where I track arguments and put them in conversation with one another, so that way I can set up my body paragraphs. Step 4 is the first draft. I tend to edit as I go, but this is when my research is now complete and it is time to draft the essay. Some may find it helpful to write the intro and conclusion at the end, but I find that writing them first helps structure my arguments because I've already done the research. Then, of course, the last step is revision. Read your work out loud and even have a friend glance over your essay to make sure that you are about to turn in some of your best work. Alright, so now that we've reached the end of the video, I just wanted to say thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up, and if you aren't yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification if you want to be notified the next time I post. I post every Monday and Friday. And my question of the video for you all that made it here to the end is, what was a paper that you wrote that you were very proud of? What was the topic? What was the class? Tell me a little bit about the things that you're interested in. Alright, so that is it for today, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.
He started with hello on a summer afternoon. I lost myself